Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Fame with Tiffany Renee, also known as the Golden Seeds Life. On this channel, we talk about everything metaphysics, quantum physics, spirituality, and all that good, juicy stuff about this journey we call life. If you want to work with me, or if you want an intuitive session, or if you want to jump on the last 2 weeks of the workshop that we're doing, and all my ebooks, etc., feel free to click the link in the description box below. It'll take you straight to my website, and you'll be able to check it out, and there's some good stuff on there. Again, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love your comments. I just warms my heart. And I appreciate you all. It's such a wonderful community. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit the bell icon just so that you know every time I come out with a new video, short, post, etc. YouTube should be letting you know. So go ahead and hit that bell icon for me. Thank you. Okay, this is not going to be a very, very long video. Because I said two varies, right? Okay, I'm going to keep it short because I was able to keep the last one that I recorded under 30 minutes. Clap, clap, clap. But this is really not going to be a long video because I changed my subject. I wanted to talk about something specific, and then while I was getting ready and combing my hair and everything, I thought, you know what? I'm going to talk about something else because last night, it's Saturday when I'm filming this. And so last night was Friday night, and the new season of RuPaul's Drag Race is on. So I love me some RuPaul's Drag Race. So if it's not your thing, that's totally fine. But I love it. I love the creativity. I love all of that stuff. So RuPaul's talking to one of the contestants. I'm not trying to give anything away, so I'm not going to tell you what he said. But there was this one quote that RuPaul said. Well, I'm quoting RuPaul. So he was talking to the contestant. It was very emotional. And RuPaul said something that I thought was so profound that it just stayed with me. And I said, oh my gosh, I got to make a video about this. So he told the contestant, in order for her to accept that, she would have to deconstruct her entire belief system. And that is scary. And some people would rather lose the people who they love rather than attempt to deconstruct that belief system. And I thought that was so profound, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it is so true. Okay, listen, family. I have told my story in my previous videos. I even talked about it again recently in my video about isolation. Feel free to check that out. Even in my video about being what it means to be awake, you can check that video out too. When he said it would require a deconstruction of your belief system, I was like, that's what it is. This is why so many people do not want to accept the way this 3D reality actually works, or they don't want to acknowledge or accept anything that veers too far off from what they have decided is their core belief. I talked about that in my video about being awake. So many people have decided that there is one particular way or two or three particular ways to do something, to get something, including manifestation. Okay, I'm going to make another video about that. Okay, I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to make another video, and it's going to talk about, the rules that people put on the ability to manifest things. I'm going to talk about that because it all comes from the same place. It comes from your belief system. It comes from your belief system. Beliefs are literally just thoughts. It's thoughts that you've picked up over the course of your life through a multitude of ways. And you've decided that they are true statements, whether through your own interpretation or from evidence that you've seen in the 3D. So now you believe it. You just take it as a true statement. It's a statement or a thought that you now decided is true. That's all a belief is. That's why everyone has different beliefs, because all of us are thinking and deciding that different things or different versions of things are true. But here's, pick my words carefully. If you are a person who is interested in growing, evolving, expanding, elevating, connecting to your fellow man more, connecting to earth and to nature, and just connecting to your higher self more, etc., etc. If that is your goal, it is paramount that you loosen the tight grip you have on your belief systems, especially if they are rigid. There are so many ideologies and so many things that we have been told are true that we've just accepted as fact. We just accept it and we believe it, and we go through life operating from those belief systems, whether they serve us or whether they don't. And about everything, about every single thing on this planet, we have a belief about. Okay? That's just how it is. I wanted to know more. I wanted to grow more. I wanted to understand more. I wanted to seek out truth and knowledge. I had to deconstruct my entire belief system. I took a psychological sledgehammer to that bad boy and I broke it all. And I took a broom and I swept it away and I said, okay, we're going to start from scratch. I literally dropped my entire belief system. I said, I'm dropping everything. Everything that I've been told is true. Done. Throw it out the window. Let's start over. I was not afraid to do that though, because for me on my journey to go where I wanted to be, where I ultimately want to be, where I'm aspiring to go to really be that highest version of myself, I was clinging way too hard to certain beliefs that would just not allow me to get there, that were blocking me from being able to receive certain messages and certain information that had the ability to take me places that I've never been before, to take my mind places and introduce me to things, introduce me to different truths and different possibilities. It gave me more freedom to choose. And from there, I could build my own belief system, build them off of my own knowledge, my own sense of self. I was now able to dictate what is true or not true for me, instead of operating from what other people or other groups or other organizations or other ideologies or other decided is going to be true for me. Here, I've already deciphered what the truth is. Here it is. And then now you just need to accept it. I shut all of that down. I got rid of all of that because I knew I had to peel all of that off in order to be in a space to receive. I'm not going to say it was easy, and I still wrangle with certain beliefs, especially religious beliefs, growing up in the Middle East and everything. There's certain religious beliefs and stuff that I have, and that still I feel a little but it's not, I can tell the difference. That is not a caution. It's not from my intuition. It's from my ego. It's from my ego telling me, wait a minute. Well, wait a minute. This concept is too far off. It's too far from what we have decided is true. I don't like this because this information is requiring me to have to change. It's requiring a change of behavior. It's requiring a change of thought. Okay? And anything that requires a radical, not just regular change of thought, but radical change in thought in many cases. So your ego is about self-preservation. Sorry, I feel like I'm stumbling over my words because the message is coming out so fast. I'm trying to keep up. The ego is about self-preservation. And the minute you're introduced to something that requires a radical change in your life in any capacity, you're going to be met with resistance. And that resistance is your ego trying to tell you, wait, we really don't have to change. Nah, we're good. We're good. We know that what we believe is true. Everyone else they're lost. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know who they are. We're good. We don't have to change. We don't have to even entertain the possibility that maybe the way we've been operating may not necessarily be for our highest good. We don't have to entertain that. That's what your ego is going to do because it doesn't want to change. Because change is unknown territory. The change is what's scary. That's what RuPaul was talking about. People find having to deconstruct their belief system or anything that threatens a rigid belief system that they have, they find it terrifying. So terrifying that they will cut you off. They will do everything they can to defend it, to preserve it, to rationalize it, to justify it. They will even kill for it, as we've seen. Okay? Because their beliefs, they become a part of them, and then they get their self, okay, the self misconstrued with the false identity that the beliefs has created. You are not your beliefs. Okay? You're much deeper than that. I know I'm not my beliefs, but my belief system is a navigating tool for me to get to where I'm trying to go. So I feel like that's the same for everybody. My personal opinion. Feel free to disagree. But this is my interpretation. Is your belief systems are associated with your identity, how you identify. It shows up in your beliefs. You can easily, just by having one conversation with somebody, you can probably get a good gauge on what their belief systems are based off of the type of words that they use, how they talk about themselves, how they talk about others, how they talk about the world around them. You can gauge, okay, what someone's belief systems are. And we're just vibrating out from that space. It's the law of attraction and law of assumption and the law of expectation and all the other wonderful universal laws are 100% responding to those beliefs that you have. And so if your world is looking a certain way, it's because it's responding to what you already believe to be true about your world. Remember, everything that you see comes after you've already thought it, not before. Neville Goddard talks about that. Everything you see in the 3D is a result of what you thought already, and then it's showing up. It won't come before, right? So I just wanted to talk about that, really quickly. I don't want this to be a really long video because, like I said, this is just an impromptu message, and I hope it wasn't too all over the place, but do not be afraid to challenge your belief system. Do not be afraid to deconstruct it if you have to, in order to get to where you want to go, in order to elevate to be the person who you really, really desire to be. Because sometimes that's what it's going to take. Sometimes we can't, just like we know we can't always hold on to people who are toxic and don't serve us. We can't stay at jobs that are toxic and don't serve us. We can't live in homes that are toxic for us and they don't serve us anymore. The same thing, you can't be believing things that are toxic for you and don't serve you anymore either. Sometimes you have to let go of the beliefs too. Sometimes it's necessary. It is required in order for you to see the results that you want, to have the life that you want to have the love that you want to have the sense of self that you desire. Because sometimes our beliefs can get in the way. The less rigid of a hold you have on your beliefs, the less that you define yourself from a place of what you believe to be true about yourself, the more ease of a flow can come through. The information, the knowledge, the wisdom that you desire, that you might even need, will start flowing to you, because you'll now be in a place where you can receive it. You can receive that information. You can receive those messages. You can receive that inspiration. You can receive those instructions. Okay? Having beliefs, it's a good thing. I'm not knocking, because we all have them. But again, they are a tool. They do not define you. They should not consume you. You should not be consumed by your beliefs. Your beliefs should not dictate to you. You dictate to your beliefs. Okay? And I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all. Okay, under 20 minutes. All right. Again, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for your love and for your comments and for your support and for rocking with me. This is like my 3rd year, I think, that I've had my YouTube channel, and the channel is growing. And I thank you so much. Again, if you want to work with me, click the link below. Like, share, subscribe. Again, hit the bell icon, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.